Hi, I'm Anna. I'm the brand and web designer behind Studio Bresi, and in this video, we'll explore how to add buttons and style button blocks on your Squarespace website. By strategically incorporating buttons into your website design and optimizing them for user engagement and conversion, you can effectively guide users toward taking the desired action and achieving your business objectives. First, we'll start with identifying the goal. So determine the primary goal of your website. Is it generating leads, driving sales, encouraging engagement, inquiries? And decide which action is the most important for your users to take. Make sure you're using clear call to action text. Your buttons should clearly communicate the action that your users will take and what will happen when they click on the button. Make sure to use prominent design for your buttons and place them where your visitors are most likely to notice them. Use high contrasting colors, prominent fonts, maybe some visual elements like arrows, something that will draw attention of your visitors. And lastly, make sure to maintain consistency in button design, placement, and language across the website to provide a cohesive user experience. To add a button block to your Squarespace website, you need to go under Edit mode. And if you click on Add Block, you will find a button block. In Squarespace, we have 3 different button styling options. If you click on the little Edit pen icon, a pop-up window will appear where you can make your content changes. So here you can add your text and attach link. You can link your button to a page on your website or to an external URL, file, email, or a phone number. Under the Design tab, you'll notice we have 3 different styling options, so we have our primary button, secondary, and tertiary. You can also choose if you want your button to fit inside the blue selector border, or if you want your button to fill the entire selector of your content block. That way you can resize it, scale it, and stretch it however you want. You also have an option to change alignment to either left-centered or right. So here in this section you'll see we added all 3 different button stylings. And to edit or change the styles, we'll need to go under our Site Style menu on the top right corner under the little brush icon. Here under Site Styles, find Buttons, and you'll see all of the different settings for primary, secondary, and tertiary button. You can completely change the style of each one. You can change the font family, the style of the font, the weight, the size of the font, and even transformations such as uppercase or lowercase. You can also select from a variety of different shapes. We have rectangle, we have rounded corners, we have a pill shape, we have an oval shape, underline, and a little leaf shape. You can also choose if you want to have your button filled with color or just outlined. You can also create custom corners. So if, for example, you want to have just one straight corner, you can do so here under the custom styles and adjust to whatever matches your brand. Here at the bottom, you can choose the spacing around your text, vertically and horizontally. Now keep in mind this won't translate to the buttons that you select are under the option Fill, where the button stretches to the entire content block selector. So under the secondary button you can set completely different design, and under tertiary as well. To change the color of the buttons, we'll need to go under Colors, still here in our Site Styles. And because our sections work on color themes, you can actually change the colors for each specific theme. This can be a super fun option if you have very bright and colorful designs, so that you can have a variety of options available. Once you go under Colors, you'll see your color themes appear in the section that you're editing. So here we have Light 2 and Light 1. You'll see the general styling stays the same for your primary, secondary, and tertiary button, but you can change the colors for each theme. Click on your chosen color theme and find Buttons. And here you'll find the color settings for your button background and button text for each of the button styles. You can choose colors from your palette or completely custom ones. So now if we go under our Light 1 color theme, we will need to adjust the colors separately. And you can do that with all of the sections that you're using on your website. There are different ways of adding buttons to your website, and you can achieve that by adding text blocks or image blocks as well. You can create a button through your text block by adding a new text block and hyperlinking your text. Here you can also play around with your brand fonts, add different colors, add some icons or emojis to make an attention-grabbing button. Another great way to urge your visitors to take the next step is by adding arrows. You'll see here we added an image block with an image of an arrow, and we attached a link to the image itself. And now, as you can see, all of the 3 different content blocks work as buttons and are clickable. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments.